Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. Let's get right into this one, man. Let's talk Kodak Black. Yeah, I said that right. Kodak Black, real name Bill Capri. Born 97, June of 97. Pompano, Florida. Yeah, from Pompano Beach, Florida. Kodak Black. He can't seem to stay out of trouble, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta be real. 26 years old. I was shocked when I heard how old he was. I'm gonna be real. He's young. A young millionaire. Have made it out the hood. He makes dope music. Yeah, makes dope music. He's been pardoned before by Trump. I gotta be real. This dude has been through it in the system. He just got released. He just got released from jail on probation violations, on time served. They dropped the charges. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a little rundown of Kodak Black, man. When we get back, man, I want to get straight into it, man. You heard? Kodak Black seems to be a problem these days, and it's nasty work if you ask me as a millionaire. Maybe he needs some type of counseling, some type of help, but we'll see what we can get to today.
South Florida rapper Kodak Black was freed from jail Wednesday after a federal judge sentenced him to time served for a probation violation, though a drug trafficking case from 2022. Miami handed down the sentence nearly 2 weeks after a drug possession charge was dismissed in neighboring Broward County, according to court records. Broward County ruled earlier this month that prosecutors could not refute or negate the fact that the rapper, whose real name is Bill Capri, had an oxycodone prescription filled by a pharmacy. Plantation police arrested Kodak in December after finding him asleep at the wheel with white powder around his mouth, officials said. Although authorities said the powder initially tested positive for cocaine, a lab test later revealed it was oxycodone, for which Kodak obtained a prescription in July 2022. The arrest was a violation of his probation from an unrelated case, which led to him being locked up in Miami for 2 months. Kodak was arrested in 2022 on charges of trafficking in oxycodone and possession of a controlled substance without a prescription. He was freed on bond with regular drug testing as a condition of his release. Kodak was ordered into drug rehab for 30 days early last year after missing a drug test in February and then testing positive for fentanyl several days later, according to court records. Then last June, a warrant for his arrest was issued after authorities said he did not show up for a drug test. In January 2021, then-President Donald Trump commuted a 3-year federal prison sentence the rapper had for falsifying documents used to buy weapons. Kodak had served about half his sentence. As Kodak Black has sold more than 30 million singles with massive hits such as Super Gremlin, which reached No. 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2022.
Yeah, now y'all see, Kodak Black cannot stay out the system. I gotta be real, he cannot stay out the system. I don't know if it's some type of habit he has. I don't know what he's on, but I gotta keep it 10,000. So he just got released, like I was telling y'all. He just was released. And he's beating up the media, the cameraman, and I don't know. This is a sticky situation. Pause. This is a sticky situation because I got a question I want to ask y'all. When you become rich and famous, do you ask for the media to be in your face at all times? Because, I mean, that's what's going to happen. When you become rich and famous than the average, when you become more rich or more famous than the average person, do we ask for this? I'm just being real. Like, DJ Academics can't just walk up the street. Somebody's going to know who he is. Do you ask for the backlash, whether it's backlash or cameras in your face? I'm just being real. Pay attention to what Kodak Black does. Yeah, pay attention. Disgusting, nasty. Are you begging to go back behind the wall? Pay attention.
I've been doing this a long time, and let me tell you, this is one of the strangest things I have ever seen. Not only did he get aggressive with my photographer, Brian Murphy, but he actually started throwing rocks at this photographer. Simply doing his job, Kodak Black started throwing rocks. I want you to listen to this for a moment. Don't throw anything at our camera. Yeah. Don't throw anything at our camera. Don't throw anything at our camera. So what happened after that, and we have more audio that we'll play for you later tonight, Kodak Black threatened to punch me repeatedly. And, you know, we didn't back down. We're simply doing our job, trying to get this guy coming out of the Broward jail, and you'll see him here. Tonight
He's been behind bars since December. He was a violation of probation. He was actually free today. He comes out of the Broward jail. I walk up those steps and there's Kodak Black. And the first thing, I was alone without a photographer. He threatened to punch me. And then our photographer gets up there, and you saw it there on the video. Now, I don't know if we have the capability to do this, but if we can listen to that sound one more time, I want you just to see what Kodak Black was doing. Can we listen to that again?
So the cops were not called because we came downstairs here for the live shot, but I've never seen anything like this. Somebody coming out, threatening to punch a reporter, actually throwing a rock, several rocks at a photographer, hitting him in his ribs. And all of this began earlier today, and we covered Kodak Black, who was in federal.
Crazy. Clearly, I'm just being real. Clearly, Kodak Black has mental issues. That's clear. Yeah, that's clear as day. He's just got released on probation violation, and now we got these camera. I mean, ask yourself, at the end of the day, I gotta be real. Are they invading his privacy? Are they catching him at his most vulnerable moments? He's just getting out of jail. I mean, he's not looking like Kodak. At the end of the day, he's just getting out. Are y'all violating my space? Y'all doing too much? Or do they ask for this as celebrities? You heard? As public figures. I'm just being real. I'm just keeping it 10,000. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Did he ask for this? But this is nasty work. He got to know how to conduct himself better. At the end of the day, he's 26 years old, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being real. He's only 26. He's a young kid. At the end of the day, he can't handle the fame. He got rich too quick. And you know what's sad about this whole situation? You know what's super sad? He has a big influence. Yeah. He has an influence over our youth. Yeah, I'm gonna say that again. You heard? For the cheap seats that's not understanding. You heard? Because y'all didn't get it yet. He has a big influence over our youth, our children. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it 10,000. If Kodak Black doesn't get it together, this is going to look disgusting. This is going to be nasty. I'm just being real. I wish him all the best. And I got to be real. We got to blame the people around Kodak Black. At the end of the day, who's helping this man? Is anybody giving him any help? Is anybody checking him? Yeah, let's not forget he was caught with a white substance around his nose in his car. Ended up being oxycodone. Yeah. But the police just said anything. It was cocaine. I'm going to say that again. They said it was cocaine. But it ended up being his prescription oxycodone, so they had to let him go. You heard? But he still has charges pending. Kodak Black still has charges pending. Nasty work. Oh, nasty work all the way around the board. But like I said, comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Let me know. Did he get rich too quick, y'all? You heard? Is his mental being played with now? Is he a little off? Does he need a lot of help? And the people around him should be getting him the help? Salute. Next up, let's talk Wack 100. Yeah, I said that right. Wack 100. You heard? Real name Cash Jones from South Central California. Shout out to whole Cali. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to the whole California, man. Oakland, everything, man. You already know the whole Western Conference. You already know what it is. You heard? I gotta keep it real, man. We gotta talk about Wack 100 because he said something real interesting today. You heard? You heard? I gotta be all the way tall. He said something real official. Now, we all know Wack 100, one of the biggest trolls, if you want to call him a troll. Yeah, because he's beef with everybody. from 21 Savage. Yeah. Let's call it what it is. J Prince. You heard? Yeah, he ain't scared. YG. Yeah. Meek Mill. Come on. Mano. Jim Jones. The list goes on. The list goes on. Wack 100. Wack 100. He's definitely stating his claim. Let's call it what it is. But I want y'all to pay attention to what something that Wack 100 said that made the East Coast look kind of crazy. I'm going to be real with y'all. You heard? Make sure y'all paying attention and got y'all thinking caps on because it's nasty work. And I've always thought the same thing, but I guess Cash Jones beat me to the punch. Salute.
Says has nothing to do with being from LA. Insanes is Trey's. Neighborhood is O's. Anything O and Trey is automatically enemies. This is why I don't understand 9 Trey gangster bloods. It make no sense to me. Trey is crippin' across the board, A to Z. Ain't got nothing to do with a motherfucking blood or power root. Period.
Don't make sense.
Don't make sense. If a nigga tell me 9 Trey gangster bloods, that don't make sense because anything Trey is crippin'. It's blue. Treys and O's don't get along. Treys represent the gangster card, gangster Crips. O's represent the neighborhood Crips. Neighborhood Crips and gangster Crips is automatically enemies, out the gate, period. Insanes represent the Treys. And they click with the Hoovers, which is enemies all around the board to neighborhood. This is why when out of town niggas be trying to figure it out, I be like, bro, chill out, because it's a math. If either you wasn't born in this shit, you ain't gonna understand this shit.
This is why I always said, East Coast politics is not respected on the West Coast. I gotta keep it 10,000. It's not respected on the West Coast. At the end of the day, how you 9 Treys and Treys is Crips? It doesn't make sense to me either, Wack. I gotta keep it on. And Wack was talking, you heard? Shout out to Wack while he was talking. It is what it is, y'all. A lot of you niggas jump into these gangs and don't even know what you jumping into. Let's call it what it is. Shout out to everybody that put on for the 9 Treys. You heard? That's my part of town also. And I always thought that to myself, like, yo, is that, like, how's that work? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense. But at the end of the day, 9 Trey was putting on back in the days, but when you really look at the optics of it, you saying to yourself, damn, this is why them niggas on the West Coast don't be respecting East Coast niggas. You got Wack 100 going all the way off. You heard? Yeah, and just giving you history. You heard? The ignorant is going to look at it as he trying to play you. Oh, he trying to... No, he's speaking real. Where did he lie? I'm just being real. Where did Wack 100 lie? A lot of niggas is committing. This is nasty work out here, bro. You heard? Because if you want to be technical, it was born in Cali. It was born on the West Coast. You heard? OG Mac came over and spread a bunch of fake lies. Disgusting lies to the people. Everybody ran with it. Let's call it what it is. Everybody ran with it. If you're not touched in or tapped in with the West Coast, how are you sanctioned? Let's call it what it is. You're not sanctioned if you ain't tapped in. What y'all think? Did Wack 100 speak some real... What is the East Coast? They looking crazy. They looking crazy, in particular, the 9 Trey set. Y'all looking, I mean, hey, look, I ain't say it. Wack 100 said it. Wack 100 said it. I'm just being real. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Like, comment down below, subscribe. Get in the comment box. Let me know how y'all feel. You heard? I gotta be 100. Did Wack 100 speak some real? You heard? Is Kodak Black out of pocket? Does he need help? Does he need some type of... I mean, we gotta give him something, get him right. Salute.